Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. And watch out, volatility alert for tomorrow. In your face. Watch out for the volatility. It will be here across the board. And I think you're going to see nothing but red in the commodities tomorrow if the S&P continues on this spiral down. There will be liquidation across the board. There will be very few green markets tomorrow. I would think bonds, dollars, maybe gold. If the S&P continues to crack, that's about all you're going to see on the upside. Everything else is going to be liquidated. I have mentioned this to you before. It's called margin liquidation. After a massive day down, brokers get on the phones and talk to their customers all over the globe and say, what would you like to do? You've got a margin call. Would you like to send more money in to keep your stock portfolio? And they generally say, no, please liquidate my commodities and pay for my stocks, and the commodities get pulled down. If the S&P and Dow crack tomorrow again, that's what you should expect to see on your board. Be careful. You need stops this big tomorrow in all the markets. Be careful out there. Make sure you're trading with stops. All right. We had an Omni yesterday that said sell S&P at 1447. Look for 1408. The high was 1447. The low was 1408.75. Go Omni, go. Better than that cannot be done. It is impossible for an indicator to give you better levels than that. It also called for Nasdaq to break down into the 1870s. I heard you guys laughing while I was doing the video in the background, but that's where we went yesterday. For tomorrow being Thursday, 8/16/07, wow, watch out below once again. I thought we'd get Wednesday pop and then Thursday, Friday down. We have not had a chance to see this board turn green yet. We were up a little bit during the day today in S&P, and down she went. We have some trades set up for tomorrow. We are looking for down S&P, down Nasdaq, up bonds, flight to quality, and down soybeans. Those soybeans look like they're going to crack pretty hard. You could get all the way down to 826 if they really put a knife in it. I would think somewhere around the low 840s is where we'll end up. I have some charts I'd like to illustrate for you now. I want to give you a little look into my mindset, into Omni's mindset of what we see for tomorrow. Let's do the chart segment now, and I'll come back to you and give you some strategies to take advantage of that. Okay, traders, here's the S&P September daily bar. As you see, we are well below the 200-day mover now. We've had this resistance. It's beginning to break down even lower. We broke down through the support. And this market cracked and is down lower again tonight. Got all the way down to 1,400 versus the September contract in the Thursday night evening session. I would think any rallies back into the 1,430 area where we have this triple bottom that we have taken out will now be resistance, and you will need to sell that and look for more downside. Stay tuned for that to take place. We are sellers of rallies now in this S&P market. Another look, this is the S&P cash market, and here's the 200-day mover. We have 2 settlements below the 200-day moving average in cash now. 200-day moving average. We are below it at this point in time. If we get one more settlement, meaning 3, we have an absolute bear. Right now, as you know, I am 1.5 legs in the bear camp because the S&P futures have gotten under the 200-day mover. Now, the cash markets are getting below the 200-day mover. That is beginning to look extremely bearish. Any major rallies now are going to need to be sold. Let's take a look forward. Another look, the Dow Jones cash market. Look what it did right here, traders. Can you see this? It touched the 200-day moving average at 12,832 and then bounced up just slightly. It's sitting right there at the average right now. Looks to me like it's going to get below that average. Now you have the cash markets getting below the 200-day moving average. That is really significant, traders. Anybody who's followed my videos knows how I feel about the 200-day mover. You've heard me say it a million times. If we get below the 200-day and settle for 3 straight days on the S&P futures chart, that's very bearish. If we get below in the cash chart, that's extremely bearish. It's beginning to happen. Watch out on the downside, traders. As I said just a moment ago in the S&P, any rallies now need to be sold. Let's see if we get the continuation tomorrow. And don't forget, you got Friday coming up. And if this continues to spiral down, I can't think of anybody who's going to want to get long for a Friday. So short covering rallies will need to be sold in this environment. 30-year T-bond September daily bar holding support really well. Flight to quality is very likely tomorrow if the S&P and Dow continue on their downward spiral. You traders who have been following me, we are all long bonds right here, right at the money where we are now. If we take out the resistance line right above 109.29, look for minimum 110.20 with some resistance at about 110.10. But we should at least hit this resistance, which has a 200-day moving average coming in, coinciding at the exact same price. If we hit that, imagine 3 settlements above the 200-day mover in bonds while the S&P settling below. What a market this will be. So possible flight to quality in bonds tomorrow. Stay tuned there. Next on the block, we have November soybeans daily bar. As I've been illustrating over the last couple of weeks, we've been holding this trend line fairly well. It got below that trend line tonight. Looks to me like it's going to want to crack down here. I think along with a lot of other commodities tomorrow, the soybeans are a sale. We've issued a short recommendation in our Omni. Take a look at your Omnis. Stochastics now have hooked, and you have a leg at the top, a double leg. You guys in my premium room know what that is. I expect now that soybeans will set back, especially if we start to get the liquidation that's going to become necessary for traders to pay for their stock losses. They go out and liquidate other commodities to pay for that, and I think soybeans is going to feel a bit of that pain. Take a look at your soybean charts. Do the homework. Tell me if you'd like to get out of the soybeans. Another thing you have here is a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, which is likely a head and shoulders formation. We have broken through the neckline, and we are now starting to head down. So look for soybeans to head lower tomorrow. Sell rallies in the bean market. Okay, traders, so you've seen the analysis. Boy, with these markets getting towards that 200-day moving average now in the cash, wow, that's really big, traders. Understand what that means. 3 settlements below the 200-day and fund managers are going to be running for the hills. You've already seen the effect that the markets have had on the 200-day moving average being settled 3 times below in the S&P futures. If those cash markets do that, we have some extended downside coming. Let's see what's going to happen. For tomorrow, Thursday, we have some strategies. S&P to ESU7 and the SPU7, the mini and the large, on this resistance, the mid to high 1420s. We need a rally to get short comfortably, because if you get short anywhere in that market and a rally does come for short covering, you'll be stopped out long before you ever get a chance to put on a good short. So I am going to wait for a rally into the 1420s before I attempt to get short this market tomorrow. Omni's profit objective is the high to mid 1380s. Drop down into the 1380s is what Omni's looking for. It will likely come tomorrow. If not, I'm sure we'll see it Friday. These markets are set in bear mode for the time being. There should be some support expected tomorrow at the 1405 level. Again at 1400. After that, I think you go into a little bit of a free fall. Make sure you get out by the close just in case they come in and buy this thing on Friday morning. Again, the mid to high 1420s is where you're going to need to get short this in a safe zone. Put your stops in. Remember, the stops are going to have to be big tomorrow. Volatility is huge. Stops are going to need to be also. The profit objective is down in the 1380s. That's the S&P. Watch yourselves in that market and take opportunities of rallies to go short. Try not to get cute and buy it looking for the rally, because right now we're set in bear mode, and The best thing that you can be doing is selling rallies, and the only time you should be buying is when you're taking profits off the table. This way, if it turns out to be a crack, you don't find yourself long. Keep that in mind when you're trading in a bear market. I know you traders have been used to trading the bull market. It is certainly turning out to be a bear. You have to trade a bear differently, so be careful. The ENU7 and the NQU7, the Nasdaq, another red Omni. It's been right so far. Let's go with it again. Omni's resistance, the low to mid 1890s. Need a rally there as well. We're going to sell them out in the 1890s in the Nasdaq and look for a crack. Wait till you see these numbers. Omni's profit objective, the high to mid 1830s. Yes, you heard that right. The 1830s coming our way in the Nasdaq shortly. On the way down, we expect support at 1886, again at 1844. But I think that we will get the 1830s if they start to hit this again tomorrow. Watch out for it or be out MOC. Big numbers, I know. This is a big game right now. Volatility is like this. You're going to get really big moves here, and downside moves are always bigger than upside moves. So be really careful and expect them to really punch a hole if they get it on the run again tomorrow. T-bonds, flight to quality now. We have a green Omni here. We're looking for that bull up through 110. Let's see what happens. For tomorrow, the ZBU 730-year T-bonds. Omni support now. You'll be a buyer. Mid to high 109 teens. Somewhere in the 109 teens, you need to buy the bonds. Put your, we're expecting 110.20 on the upside with some resistance at the 110.10 level. Make sure you put stops in when you trade this and keep your stops out of the danger zone. Or be out by the close. Again with the T-bonds, the 109 teens, you become a buyer on a dip. Look for 110.20 on a nice push up. 110.10, expect resistance on the way up there. That's the bonds, flight to quality. Now we have the soybeans, one of the markets that I think will be liquidated along with a lot of other grains, a lot of meats, and possibly the metals too. Just depends on if people think they should be long gold. A lot of times that's a Friday play. So soybeans, the ZSX7 electronic November soybeans. Omni support the mid to high 850s. That should say Omni resistance actually. We are looking to sell this thing. Omni resistance. Nice catch there, Mikey. Omni resistance, the mid to high 850s. Omni's profit objective is the mid to low 840s. We would sell it on a rally into the 850s. When it gets back down in the 840s, we'll take some profit. But I think this thing can go all the way to 826 by Friday if they get that on the run. So if it gets under the 840s, 826 will be your next support level. Or be out MOC. Again, sell it if you get into the 850s. Omni's profit objective is the mid to low 840s. Or be out MOC. Then expect possibly 826 if they get this down on the run like we're expecting. So as you see, like it says on the board, volatility alert. I am not joking. I keep saying it because you're going to see a lot of it tomorrow. I don't want to see you traders get hurt. For you guys in my premium room, has it been a gas or what, guys? I am having a great time in there. And as I mentioned in last night's video, any traders out there who are following me, if you go to my site, www.livewithoscar.com, and initiate a gold membership, I will give you all next week free in my premium trading room. In that room, you will find me every day with cameras fixed on me and a live microphone. And I share my thoughts. I share out my desktop. I do a wealth of analysis every day. And collectively, we are becoming a force to be reckoned with in that room. And everybody, give that room a round of applause, please. That room is doing really, really well. You traders in my premium trading room are really, really shaping up. And I have a feeling that there are going to be people talking about us 6 months from now. They're going to want to know what we know in that room. And I'll tell you right now, you stick around me long enough and we are going to be people that are going to write articles about in the papers. You'll see. We are doing really well there, traders. I want everybody to come down and give that premium room a try. And again, just fill out a gold membership this week and we'll put you in the room for next week in the premium room with us traders. For you traders that have trading accounts or would like for me to be your personal broker and personal trading coach, simply come to that same site and fill out the forms to open up a trading account with Oscar. That will get you into the premium room every day free of charge. That will get you the gold omnis in their entirety, and flash updates will come out to you in real time as quickly as I can type and hit the send button. They hit the site and they go out on email, and you get them right in your email box and you can react to them immediately, as well as the flash updates that we send out all day long, which coincide with changes in the Omni trades and in the Omni orders throughout the day. So if you'd like for me to work with you on a one-to-one basis, open up a trading account with me and become one of my VIP trading members. You guys that are my VIP members, you have carte blanche. Anything that I can offer at my site and here in my Omni Trading Academy is at your fingertips. Okay, traders, I tell you every day to do your own homework. This is the time to pay attention to that. Do your own homework. Make sure you agree with what Omni thinks before you put on any trades. And please place your stops first. Do not trade these markets without stops. Did you hear that? Do not trade these markets without stops. I am not kidding. You need stops, especially in this environment. And the stops will take the emotions out of your trading, because once your stop is in, now you have a predetermined risk loss. You know what your loss is going to be, and then you can relax a little bit. So make sure you place your stops and always place them first. For you new traders that don't know how you found me, you found one of my YouTube videos. You can very simply go see about 185, close to 190 now videos we have sitting on our site, as well as our YouTube spot. And you can easily get there by going to www.youtube.com/futures analysts. When you get there, in the top left corner, you'll see a subscribe to our videos button. Hit that button and then you'll be notified when videos go out. Also, if you're a member of our site, the moment videos go out, we send you an email to let you know it's there. We love your feedback, traders. Please come to our site, I'll say it again for you traders that didn't catch it, livewithoscar.com. There is a feedback button right there on the home page. Please give us feedback. We use that feedback in order to improve our site and tailor it more towards our traders' needs. All right, traders, give me a call anytime, day or night, 718-351-2266. And of course, you can send me emails. Emails have been coming in from all over the world. In fact, for you Omniacs all over the world, thanks to every one of you. We have Omniacs coming in from 50 different countries in this world right now. We have a nice crowd around us of really good traders. And we have a room now at night. Even though we have a premium room in the day, we have a free public room at night with cameras, and we're usually sitting here doing analysis at night, and you guys are welcome to come see that. So come to our site and click on, what is it, Omni Chat on the site, and you can see us at night in our room. So come on and do that. Again, that's about it, traders. I've done a lot of work today. I got a lot of work to do tonight, and it's going to be busy tomorrow. So I'm out of here. And don't forget, traders, I tell you this every night, every video, every day. I say this in my premium room when we start the day and when we end the day. And you know what that is. Stops are in, emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.